Jawaan Taylor's been doing things a certain way for a few years now. How easy or difficult is it for him at this point in his career to maybe try to change some of the things that his way of doing things?
Right. Well, I imagine it's pretty difficult. I mean, we're working at it. He's working at it. Like you say, he's used to doing something a certain way, and you get a picture in your brain of what has worked. I'm sitting here sitting on a guy. I'm looking at him at this angle, and then changing that puts you in a out of your comfort zone. So, that's what he's working on. Getting comfortable in an uncomfortable position.
Yeah, no, he's had a penalty problem over the years in Jacksonville. Did you guys feel like it was going to be a little bit of a process when you got in here?
I wasn't so aware of his penalty problem in Jacksonville, but we could see it in training camp. Hey, man, move up a little bit. And for me, as an O-line coach, I feel like it'll help you. When you set so deep, you actually create space that defenders want to get into. And so, I approached it from that standpoint. If you move up, it's going to help you. I always like to say, hey, let's make the guy go the long way and not give him the short way.
Coach Reed has been forthcoming and kind of saying that he feels Taylor's been being picked on a little bit. Have you ever been part of one of these situations, wondering how unique it is to maybe feel like officials are targeting a certain player for what they're doing?
No.
So with how unique it is, I guess just how do you kind of coach up a player without maybe changing the things he does do well too much in that regard?
The reason I hesitate is because I don't really, my mind doesn't go to the external, what's being said, but more just focused on the player, and it's not a difficult coaching point. Move up. Yes.
Coach, there's been a lot of discussion in the league about the quarterback sneak, the way the Eagles do it, the push from behind and all that work. Other teams don't seem to try it that way. When you guys have seen this, you guys prepared for them, watched them. I know you were watching the defensive side, getting ready for the Super Bowl. Why do you think other teams haven't maybe tried to do it the same way they do it?
Probably because, like myself, they're not convinced that the push is what makes that play go. What makes it go are the interior three players, well, really the whole O-line, getting low and rooting those guys out. The push, to me, is inconsequential. Others may feel the same.
And is it, I know around here Patrick hurt his knee and there's not going to be quarterback sneaks, but do you eventually see?
I mean, there might be.
Do you have your guys? I mean, there's so much pass protection the way you guys run in the shotgun so much. Do the guys you have, do they have the capability of doing those type of sneak plays?
Capability, sure. Is it their strength? I don't know. I'm not convinced of that necessarily.
A couple more.
I want to ask you about the other side of the line and Donovan Smith, a new player for you this year. Just how have you seen him kind of grow as these past couple weeks?
Donovan's been around. He's such an experienced player. He's been in other systems, I mean, albeit with one team. And so every day there's in these, thousands of details within this offense, there's something else that sticks. And so that's what I've seen. Yeah.
Last one, Nick.
Yeah, Andy, when you look at that front seven of the Jets defense, kind of what do you see from them? What do you guys kind of have to be aware of with them?
They're very good players. You start there, and then they're hard chargers. I mean, these guys are screeching off the ball, vertical edge setting. They play with tenacious effort. So that jumps off the tape at you. They're sound. They know what they're doing. They play a relatively simple scheme. And I think that's one of the reasons they play so fast.